Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, SAIL signs MOU with Bisra Stone Lime Company Limited for blast furnace grade dolomite supply, in-house revamping of heavy mobile equipment by FMM Collective of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant, and massive dengue awareness campaign jointly organized by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant and Rourkela Municipal Corporation. Now the news in detail. Steel Authority of India Limited has entered into a memorandum of understanding with Messrs. Bisra Stone Lime Company Limited, a subsidiary of Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited. Under this agreement, Messrs. BSLC will supply 6,35,000 million tons of dolomite annually to SAIL's Rourkela Steel Plant, Bokaro Steel Plant, IISCO Steel Plant and Durgapur Steel Plant. This MOU is valid until 31st March 2027 with a provision for a 2-year extension. Mr. S.K. Patel, business head of Messrs. BSLC and Mr. K.C. Behera, DGM MM, purchase of SAIL RSP, signed the MOU documents in a program organized on 24 July 2024 at the EDMM conference room of RSP. The signing ceremony was attended by Mr. Anil Kumar, CGM MM, with the additional charge of EDMM. The agreement will ensure the continuous availability of blast furnace grade dolomite to the SAIL unit, supporting their operational efficiency and production processes. An enterprising team from Field Machinery Maintenance of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has successfully overhauled a long down BEML chain dozer model BD155, thereby significantly enhancing its lifespan and operational reliability. This innovative effort, accomplished using in-house resources, has resulted in substantial savings for the company. The dozer, procured in 2011, had been non-operational due to a defective engine assembly, hydraulic pump, worn-out undercarriage rollers and a rusted cabin body. With the monsoon approaching, the need for a functional chain dozer at the coke ovens and traffic and raw materials yard became critical. Previously, dozer requirements in these areas were managed by shifting equipment from the CFO or CPP1 areas, leading to increased wear and tear on moving parts and road damage. The FMM team in the RMD zone took up the challenge to revamp the BD155 dozer to address the issue. The overhaul of the BEML chain dozer involved several key steps, including the overhauling of a Cummins engine of the same horsepower and modifications to the engine foundation base, coupled with the dozer's power transmission system. A new hydraulic pump replaced the defective one. The undercarriage rollers were dismantled, reconditioned and refitted along with the chain assembly. The dozer cabin was repaired with all accessories and the electrical wiring system successfully installed. Finally, the dozer was painted and tested for optimal operation. These refurbishments are expected to extend the dozer's life by another 5 years, ensuring reliable deployment at the operational site. It is worth mentioning that the company would have to spend around Rs 3 crores to procure a new chain dozer. The in-house repair cost of the equipment was only Rs 3.55 lakhs, which also resulted in a cost saving of around Rs 40 lakhs due to the in-house reconditioning of the engine and track rollers. The revamped dozer was tested successfully and pressed into service on 26 July 2024 in the presence of Mr. R.N. Rajendra, CGM-M, and Mr. Ravi Ranjan, CGM Design and Shops. The high-performance FMM expert technicians comprising Mr. K.B. Sahu, Mr. Sarat Parida, Mr. Manmohan Behra, Mr. Badri Maharana, Mr. K.C. Banda, Mr. G.N. Murmu and Mr. Rajendra Sahu, led by Mr. B.K. Nayak, Junior Officer, FMM, executed the project under the supervision of Mr. Preetham Kujur, DGM FMM, and Mr. S.S. Paul, GM in charge FMM, and the guidance of Mr. Abakasa Malik, GM in charge FMM and Transport, executed the job. Public Health Unit of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant and the Rourkela Municipal Corporation have launched a comprehensive awareness campaign to combat the spread of dengue in the steel township. Mr. Purushottam Nayak, Additional Tehsildar Bisra, Mr. Amulya Ratna Sahu, Additional Tehsildar Rourkela, Mr. Vikas Bhoi, Assistant Collector Panpos, Ms. Nivedita Pradhan, Tehsildar Rourkela, and Mr. R.C. Nayak, Additional Tehsildar Lachikata, led the campaign in different areas. 50 dedicated members from RSP and 50 members from RMC, including doctors and health officers, worked together in the campaign held across Sector 13, 14, 16, 4 and 1 of the Steel Township. The campaign focused on a range of activities aimed at preventing the breeding of mosquitoes, which are responsible for the transmission of dengue. Volunteers engaged in extensive bush cutting and the destruction of potential larva breeding sites. They also carried out door-to-door awareness drives, educating residents about the importance of maintaining cleanliness and taking preventive measures against mosquito bites. The medical professionals, including doctors, provided crucial health advice and information about dengue symptoms and treatment. It is noteworthy to mention that Public Health Unit of Town Engineering Department has deployed 50 volunteers chosen from the plant to conduct the house-to-house survey and spread awareness for prevention of dengue. The volunteers have been assigned the job of ensuring completion of the survey in 15 days and assess the factors responsible for transmission of dengue and prioritizing areas for vector control. And with this, we come to the end of this news bulletin. Namaskar.